Hey everybody, it's Gamer Gramps here. Today we are starting a brand new DD playthrough with the new civilization Gran Colombia. So if that sounds like something you might want to watch, then definitely stick around. If you want to get good at Civ 6, subscribe and hit the bell to keep up with this channel. Okay, so here we go. We're not going to dive too much into the specifics of the civilization. We're going to get into that when we actually get into the game itself. I already went over everything when I did a preview of this civilization when the first look video was released. So if you are interested in finding out specifics about that, I'll put a link in the top right hand corner. You can check out if you want to. Other than that, we're going to get into the game here. We're on standard speed here. We're going to be playing on a Pangea map. We're also on a standard map size. I'm leaving the disaster intensity at 2. The only things I changed here is I put in Lady 6 Sky, so we are going to have the Mayans in this game. The only reason I did this is because I'm curious to see whether or not the scripting is actually unique to them, because like they have a unique unit and I want to see, or not unique unit, sorry, a unique district, and I want to see if the computer is scripted properly where they create good observatories and with like actual good yields and stuff like that, or whether they just do it shitty like a normal campus, and I'm curious to find that out. So unfortunately for us, when we conquer her, we're not going to really get a lot of use out of her observations unless it's scripted poorly, and then we might get some decent campuses, because again, remember, when we take them over, their observatories are just going to turn into regular campuses. Other than that though, we're leaving everything random. The only things I did change here is I put it to New World Age, so we'll have more hills and mountains and shit like that in the game, and then also wet rainfall so that there's more woods and rainforest and stuff like that. Other than that though, let's just jump right into the game.
You could have followed the whims of your colleagues, Simón Bolívar. But instead you chose to become the liberator. Hardships never dissuaded you. So hold fast to your ideals and lead your republic into a new age of prosperity.
Ooh. Glad that they got Sean Bean to do the voiceover for these two. It just wouldn't be the same otherwise. Alright, anyways, let's just jump into the game here. I quickly have to fix my face and get me moved over so I don't screw it up in this video like I did in the last playthrough. I forgot to move the webcam there. Anyway, so wow. Not too shabby a start at all, I would say. It's going to be a little bit different here for us. I had to take off all my mods because the mods aren't working properly with the new content or whatever. I didn't think it would be an issue, but it is. So that's a little bit of a pain in the ass for me because I'm spoiled and I'm used to all my mods. But we'll definitely have to roll with the punches here. So this is a very nice start for us. Oh shit, before I forget, I need to turn the music back on too. I had that turned off because for some stupid reason, the loading screen on Civilization 6, the music that is playing in a loading screen, the artist who actually did the theme song for the loading screen, they copyright flag you anytime you have it in your video, so I had to take that off. But anyway, let's get going here. So I think basically we're going to settle in place here. That way we don't, I was going to say, that way we don't end up ruining any of our hills here for production, but I am tempted to move over so that we'll be within one tile of the sugar here and be able to start using that 5 food tile. Actually, yeah, I think we will do that. What we're going to do is we're going to move here and we're going to turn to settle. We will lose one of our hills, which is a bit unfortunate. However, we're going to be able to immediately start growing a lot faster with the 5 food tile there, and then we're also going to be in range of some nice 2-2 tiles to start working immediately, and then also be close to this mountain here, which hopefully we can sneak in a nice spot for a campus without too much effort. So we'll go ahead and pop over there and do that. And then other than that, let's just start exploring with our warrior and see what we can see.
As it turns out, Mount Kilimanjaro is not Wi-Fi enabled, so I had to spend 2 weeks in Tanzania talking to the people on my trip.
Alright, so this is both a good thing and a bad thing for us. Unfortunately, it's good because you have good tile yields. However, it means that these tiles are all going to get destroyed very quickly, so we won't be able to chop out the forests or any of the stone or anything here, which is a little bit unfortunate. However, it's not the end of the world by any means. Anywho, let's go ahead and get our first city down. We're going to immediately start going producing a scout. I want to make sure that they are working the 5 food tile, and they are, so I'm happy with that. Right now it's showing that our scout is 10 turns away. However, it's not going to be the case. If you see here, because of that huge food bonus, we're going to be growing in 3 turns, which then will obviously shorten out the amount of time that our scout is going to take to be created. Hey everybody, Gamer Gramps here. I'm quickly interrupting just to say that if you're enjoying the video, please do me a favor and leave a like on it if you haven't already. It does really go a long way towards helping the channel get discovered, and clearly you know it by now. I'm special. I need all the help I can get, right? As far as our research goes, I think what we're going to do is go towards mining first. I want to definitely get our encampments up as quickly as we can so that we can start earning great general points, because fortunately for us, as far as I know, we can actually get great generals and our unique great generals, and that is going to be stupid powerful, like crazy overpowered if you ask me. I'm honestly expecting Gran Colombia to be nerfed pretty severely in the near future, because from the looks of things anyways, theoretically, like speaking, I think they're disgustingly overpowered. But I mean, who cares, right? Enjoy it for what it is right now while we're in the moment. So we'll go ahead and start on mining and continue on our merry way. I don't want to go too far with our warrior because I want to be close for killing barb camps. However, we have some damn nice potential for cities here. I guess let's head across the river and we'll grab that goody hut next turn. I can't believe, like, look how fast our city's growing here. Already in 3 turns we're going to hit 3 population. That's nice. Our scout's coming out in 2 turns. Not too shabby at all. Alright, so fingers crossed we get a good goody hut. Well, there you go. Speak of the devil. We got a relic. And oh shit, I forgot to turn off the animation. Yes. Okay, it's an honor to meet you. We'd love to sample your hospitality. Alright, so they are close by, which is both good and bad. It's good for us because we are going to be killing them very shortly, and or at least that's the plan. Ideally I want it to try and make our first victim to be a scientific civilization, and that way we can actually like conquer them and take control of some campuses, and Germany is usually pretty good for that, so I'm hoping that that's the way they go in this game specifically, but time will tell, I suppose. Anyways, let's cross over into the forest here. We definitely have some nice land. We'll want to come and grab this. I normally try not to settle near volcanoes too much. However, I think we're just gonna say screw it. Let's take a look here and see what we got for production too, because it's really important when you're doing domination games that you have high levels of production in your first cities, because generally speaking you only want to be settling about 3 or 4 cities before you start killing people, and I think there is some definite potential here as far as cities go. Now I think what we'll do is plan to go right here for our first city, which will allow us to get an encampment. I would say probably I'd want it right here or right there. We'll pop it down right here for now, but I might switch it to that tile depending on how it goes. That'll be nice. One thing too that you can try and do is get encampments on the way to your enemies, and it looks like it should work out fairly well. We're going to want to send a trader from our capital over to Germany as quickly as we can to start getting a road going towards there in order to hurry up our troops. And if it works out that way, it's always nice to have your encampments on the road itself, so that when your units pop out from your encampments later in the game, they can get over to the enemy a lot quicker. Again, it's not a make or break thing by any means. However, it's just nice if you can manage to do that. Now, I want to quickly pop over here because I want to see what this tile is. Okay, and it is open, so we can get a campus there. Because 1, 2, 3, we can get a campus here for Pagoda if we want. But I think what we'll end up doing is putting this city's campus there. We'll put Bogota's campus here. And then we'll probably go with... I guess, a commercial hub here. Or actually, no, not a commercial hub, sorry, a government plaza. Now, as far as that goes, we do want to also figure out where we're going to put our encampment. I think we'll most likely do it right here. And that way, it's still on the way towards them, like it's still in the right direction. However, it's important that we get our government plaza up and running too, so we can get our warlords thrown before it's too late. Alright, so we finished our scout here in the capital. Let's actually go ahead and get a slinger next. I want to... basically, what we're going to be doing is... we want to get towards... like, our unique unit is way late in the game. Yeah, over here in military science, so it's quite a ways away. However, what we're going to be wanting to do is get, because it's a cavalry unit, a light cavalry unit, so we're going to want to get horseback riding, and we're going to want to get a bunch of horsemen up and ready so that we can get them promoted early on in the game. And so the reason that I'm going for the slinger first is that hopefully we'll be able to get the boost towards archery, which will end up shaving a little bit of time off here on our way to horseback riding, so we can get them up and running as quickly as we can. So God willing, the plan is that we're going to hit Germany with a bunch of fast horsemen, and they will most likely be our first victim unless we find somebody else that's close by. So speaking of that, I think what we'll do is go and we'll head down here. We'll head down towards the southeast with our scout for now, and then take things from there as we go along. Alright, so there's a barbarian camp there. We'll head down with our warrior and go start romping away on that. In the meantime, let's just keep scouting around.
Deserves more credit than the white.
Alright, so we got first meat on Lisbon. So that's something. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at it. It's an extra 4 gold per turn for us, so it's nice. Their unique bonus is your trader units are immune to being plundered on water tiles. So not a very good suzerainship bonus for us, but that is fine. We can't really, beggars can't be choosers, I guess, right? All right, so now that we got mining, we can actually chop forest, which is a good thing. I think what we'll do is pretty much just beeline for bronze working at the moment, and that's one thing that slinger is going to help us do, is to be able to kill some barbarian units, and hopefully we'll be able to kill 3 of them and get the bonus pretty quickly for bronze working here. So let's head over here onto the jungle hill tile, and meanwhile we're 2 turns away from Code of Laws, which means we're going to be getting our new we're going to be switching policies very quickly. So what I want to do is we're going to switch into survey, not discipline. Like, I know we're attacking this, but I'm not worried at all about getting overwhelmed by barbarians, considering we're kind of keeping the scout ranged away from our city. So it has to be able to see our city before the barbarians start spawning units crazily. And I would really like to get our... oh, fuck off. Well, so much for that. We'll go ahead and get rid of this. That completely fucks up our plan there. Alright, so in that case, what we're going to do is this will be Bogota's campus, which is fine. But then, is that really going to change much for us here? Let's take a look. Actually, screw it. We'll go ahead and we'll drop our city here instead, and still leave that to be their campus, which will allow us to go ahead and get our encampment over here, as long as they don't expand there first. Hopefully we'll be able to get it from them, because they usually expand their borders towards resources a lot quicker, so with any luck we might still be able to quickly get that founded without too much trouble. So we've got Code of Laws here. I want to go towards craftsmanship. because I'm planning on getting a settler out as fairly quickly here. Or not a settler, sorry, a builder. So we're going to do that. We've already got our Pantheon thanks to us getting that relic. It boosted our faith, so that is nice. We're going to go ahead here and I'm going to choose the religious settlements to get our free settler, and this will help us get a good boost quickly here as far as getting our cities up quickly so that we can get our armies out quickly here. So now that that's taken care of, we get our settler to head down there immediately. As far as our policies go, we obviously don't need God King because we just got our Pantheon, so we're definitely going to be slotting in urban planning there, so that's nice. And as I was talking about, we're going to put survey in here because I really want to get this scout promoted as quickly as we can if we can manage it. So now this scout, when we attack the barbarians there, will get 8 experience per attack until we have our first promotion. Alright, and so now that we have our first slinger here, I want to quickly grab a builder, and because of this, what we're going to do is I'm going to switch them off of I'm going to switch them off of the food tile temporarily. Oh wait, never mind, we're only 1 turn away. Scratch that. I'll leave them unlocked for now. Next turn, after we grow to 4 population, I'll switch them to production focus. Oh wait, never mind, we won't have a good enough tile to work. So never mind, I take that back. We'll just leave things the way they are for now. And in the meantime, let's get this goodie hut. If you've learned a lot from my videos, consider supporting the channel by becoming a member. There's 3 different choices that you can choose from, all for different prices. But for as little as $5 a month, you can help to make this channel successful and ensure that we continue to put out videos that you enjoy. Ah, well there you go. Never mind. So now that we got our free builder, we're going to go ahead and immediately start work on a settler there, and we will put them on production focused. Okay, so now that we got this builder, we're going to come here and we are going to build a quarry first, and then we'll pop over and build a mine. I actually might buy a tile and get another mine here. Alright, anyways, let's keep moving here. So with our slinger, let's get them... Oh, I forgot to. So it's so nice having the movement bonus. Like, the Colombians get +1 movement to all their units. So it's definitely a huge advantage to them, or for them. Alright, so that, with our movement bonus, we actually might be able to catch up to the Barbarian Scout here with our Scout. Meanwhile, let's try and head down with the Slinger. I don't want to damage them. Like, I'd probably take another hit with our Warrior right here. However, I don't want to damage the Spearmen too much, especially with the German Scout there, because they might be able to sneak in and snipe it on us if we're not too careful. Meanwhile, here, let's get that quarry going. I think what I will do is buy the tile over here, and that way we'll be able to get a mine up on it. So let's go ahead and do that now. And we'll move there next turn. And then that way we'll get a mine going here and a mine going there as well. And that'll be our three tiles improved in order to boost craftsmanship here. The reason I'm going craftsmanship first is because I want to get access to the Ilkham policy card for faster production on builders, as well as the Agoj one in order to get plus 50% production towards our military units. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to move over to this tile here to hopefully kind of zone out the German Scout there a little bit, and meanwhile we'll head down here with our Slinger. I think basically what I'm expecting to happen is the Barbarian Spearman is going to come out to engage us because we're within view and it's a ranged unit. So then what I'll do is next turn we'll use our Warrior to take over the camp, and then we'll double team the Spearman there and hopefully be able to get the last shot with our Slinger. And I'm not worried about them sniping it now because the barbarians move after the computers do. So if he does move out to engage us, we'll be able to snipe it for sure and not worry about Germany there. All right, so here we go. This is nice. Because of our movement bonus on a scout, we'll be able to hit their scout here in one turn. And you can see we got the +8 experience there, double the experience we would have got from that. Unfortunately, it looks like Lisbon's going to be able to kill them, which is a little bit sad because we're not going to be able to count that kill towards the boosts we need for bronze working. Alright, and so and I totally forgot. I usually never have animations on. However, oh, they did come out. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and change that right now because I had to turn it on in order to take a bunch of screenshots in order to get a bunch of screenshots of Simon Bolivier there to do thumbnails. So graphics, advanced, and static. There we go, back to normal. All right, so they did come out to engage us. That's fine. Like we said, we're going to go ahead and snipe this. We get the +3 air score there, which is nice. And now we'll take, ooh, shit. You know what? I think what we're going to do, we'll move over with our settler here. We'll move over here and allow allow the spearmen to take a shot at our slinger, but hopefully between, like, obviously they're not going to one-shot our slinger by any means, but this way we can still move here and not worry about them capturing our settler by accident. All right, so now that we have that taken care of, oh, I forgot to give him his promotion too, so we'll have to do that next turn. Oh. Ooh. Alright, well, that changes plans then. This is definitely going to be our campus over here for go to there. But that doesn't change our plans. We're going to head over here and build that mine there to get the boost towards craftsmanship. Alright, so this should give us the kill. Oh, alright, whatever. We're going to move away with our warrior so that they don't suicide onto the warrior there. And I'm going to delay settling our city here by one turn, because if the spearmen would suicide into our city if we found it, and then our slinger wouldn't get credit for killing that unit. So this way, it's only one turn, it's not the end of the world by any means, and this way we'll get the boost towards archery by doing that. Meanwhile here, let's go ahead and take that promotion. I think normally I take the Alpine promotion, however there's so much jungle and rainforest and stuff that I'm going to go with Ranger first. And oh, that's it. The other thing too, I forgot that because of our added movement, we can actually take promotions and still move. That's one of our unique abilities as Colombia, so we will definitely take advantage of that. And here we go, we'll drop that mine that we're talking about. Alright. So there you go. They suicided into us. We got the boost towards archery. Now, you know what? Yeah, whatever. We'll drop the city here. I don't want to ruin I don't want to ruin a forest tile by moving away. And then what we'll do is we'll just end up promoting Liang to the point where she can defend us against all the damage that we'll be taking from the exploding volcanoes. In the meantime, though, what we're going to do is we're going to use some of our money and we're going to buy that tile so that no matter what, we can get the encampment there and don't have to worry about the Germans. Looks like they're building some sort of wonder, so that's fine. They'll be nice and occupied with that. In the meantime now, let's go ahead and... Actually, do I want to archer rush them? Whatever. We're going to go ahead and get our... We're going to go ahead and get a builder first, we'll start with. And then I think after that, we'll go towards the monument. Now, I'm honestly... Domination games are the games that I play the least. It's my least favorite way to play the game, believe it or not. I know that might come as a surprise to some people. And I don't have a whole lot of experience playing in Gathering Storm. And so I think what we're going to do is go for a monument next, because our culture is somewhat important, because it's important for us to be able to get all the way up to mercenaries here as quickly as we can in order to be able to upgrade units affordably and get a bunch of either knights or swordsmen, depending on how things work out and whether we actually have iron or not in our cities. All right, let's keep rolling here. Now, I want to get over here and explore a little bit, because I want to see where the best location is for our third city. There is some fresh water over there and a mountain as well, so we might drop one over there, but we'll go and take a look. In the meantime, we'll let our slinger heal up there, and we'll start getting our warrior to head over there and take a look. Let's keep heading down this way. Okay, so we met Geneva, but we didn't get a first meet on them, so there's definitely another civilization over here, and they want us to train a heavy chariot, and Lisbon wants us to recruit a great prophet. Well, that's not going to happen. Oh, you can see there's another civilization up there, so let's go ahead and quickly head up there to meet them. Alright, so we got Eleanor of France. Sure, we'll sample your hospitality. And I'm not sending any delegations to them, because I think, in my opinion anyways, it's a waste of 25 gold when you're planning on a domination game. Everybody's gonna fucking hate you no matter what, so in my opinion, that there's not too much of a reason to send delegations and try and work on diplomacy, because once you start declaring on people, even people that you're friends with won't take too kindly to that. So you can see here too, there's Maize is a new bonus resource that's in the game now. Well, if you have this new Frontier expansion pack anyway. Let's just keep going with our warrior there. We're 3 turns away from a settler in the capital. Now, I think we'll switch out of bronze working next turn once we finish getting that, because I have hopes and dreams of finding another barbarian camp and getting the 2 kills we need to boost it. But if it starts taking too long, we will just hard research bronze working, because we do want to get our encampments up and running fairly soon in order to start working towards our great general. In the meantime, let's poke out a little bit with our slinger. I don't want to go too far, because I would not be surprised if Germany decides to declare a surprise war on us. Speaking of which, you can see their warriors are coming out to play, so that is fine. I think it's going to give us a nice boost. We'll have a Gojin, and we're going to get that going here as quickly as we can. So we'll definitely be able to handle them without too much of a worry. So what I will do in this case is we're going to bring our warrior back towards this side of our empire, and I'll use our scout here to pop up and hope... Oh, fuck, there's the mountain range, eh? Alright, so we'll come around the mountain range this way with our scout. So meanwhile, now that they are coming here with their warriors, I'm actually just going to stay on alert across the river here with our slinger. Alright, so we got our settler here. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and get a monument quickly. As I said, we want to get our culture going fairly quickly. Now... Oh, okay, so we met another city-state here. We got Preslov, so that is good. And they actually have destroy a barbarian outpost as a quest, so that would be nice if we can go ahead and get that, because getting our first envoy there would be a bonus for us. We'd be able to get 2 extra production per turn. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna decide to send the warrior back up. I'm not too worried about Germany. We have the river there for defense. We already have our slinger, and we'll be able to buy a warrior if we really need to anyways, and we should be able to handle that fairly easily. Ouch, look at that flood. Ugh. So like we said, we're going to come around here with a scout. Meanwhile here, let's head in this vicinity. I'm imagining this is where we're going to put our second city down, but we'll know for sure once we find a better location. Alright, so we met Robert the Bruce somehow.
Without craftsmanship.
Now that we have our scout promoted, we're going to get rid of survey. I'm not too worried about discipline at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and put a Gojin. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a Gojin because we will start producing our units, and having discipline in doesn't really help us too much at the moment anyway. Actually, you know what? I'm going to flip-flop that. We'll put in discipline for now, and I'll switch into a Goj because there's still a few turns before we actually start on military units. Meanwhile, bronze working is finished, so I forgot I should have switched out of that last turn, I think. In the meantime, we want to go towards animal husbandry so that we can harvest this sheep to help them grow when we do want to get our campus down. Yeah. Anywho, now that we do have craftsmanship for the policy cards that we wanted, let's go towards state workforce next. Actually, no, sorry. We're going to go towards foreign trade because I want to be able to get a trader. I want to send a trader to Germany as quickly as we can to start getting that road up quickly like we talked about so that our units can get there even quicker. In the meantime, let's just keep doing what we're doing. You can cross the river. Sure, your delegation is welcome. And here we go. Alright, thank you, Germany. So they made it easy for us. We're at 140. We can get a second slinger if we want it. But I think what we'll do is wait for a couple more turns here, and what we'll do is we'll buy a warrior in Cartagena. Now I'm kind of regretting not putting in a ghost right away, but so be it. You can't play perfect all the time. Yeah, we'll head over there with the settler, and we'll start getting our warrior to make his way back there next turn. Alright, so we're going to head into the safety of our city here and take our first shot at their warrior, which is nice. We got a promotion there for our slinger. Meanwhile, the warrior can head back, and the settler can keep heading over this way. Okay, so now as far as where I actually want to settle the city, I think what we'll do is settle next turn. We'll settle here on the coast. It'll give us the boost towards sailing, and we'll be fairly close to these mountains here, so we can get a decent campus up and running. Not to mention there's some nice hills and stuff in there for production as well, so it won't be a completely horrible city. Alright, so we got enough for the warrior now, so what we're going to do is we'll move the slinger here, and we'll allow the warrior to take a shot there at us. That's fine. We'll survive the shot. We're going to buy the warrior here. The reason I'm buying the warrior is for better defense. Melee units defend your city better than ranged units as far as combat strength goes. So that will be that. I think all in all we're doing okay here, and our warrior, I don't want to get too close to Mount Kilimanjaro because it's going to blow up on us, so I think what we'll do is come down from the south here, and we'll skirt it a little bit so that our warrior is already damaged. Hopefully it won't get destroyed. Meanwhile, now I think we'll just send our scout down to the south here. Okay, we got a gentle eruption there. Too bad it didn't kill any of them, but oh well. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hit this warrior with our warrior, and then We still have a promotion on this slinger here, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and attack them again. Meanwhile, here we finished our monument. It's definitely time to start building an army. In 4 turns, we'll switch into the Agauge policy in order to get the 50% production boost towards our units. In the meantime, I think Germany is going to keep us occupied enough that we won't, that we will probably end up hard researching our encampments. However, I think it's more important to get archers up as quickly as we can, so we will keep going towards animal husbandry now. And I'll probably go animal husbandry into archery and then pivot back to bronze working after that. In the meantime, like we said, we'll keep moving down there. Let's get this city up and running. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and get them to get a builder going. All right. So we finished our builder here. We're going to go into a slinger. The reason I'm prioritizing slingers is because we're going to be turning them into archers, and we have the one warrior is all we need in order to defend our city properly here. We'll leave him to heal up with our slinger here. We might as well, or with our builder, sorry. We're going to move here and we're going to harvest. Oh, never mind. We have to wait till next turn. We're going to harvest animal husbandry, Jesus. We're going to harvest the sheep next turn, because once Mount Kilimanjaro starts exploding, it's going to destroy the sheep anyway, so we might as well get a bonus out of it and get something productive. And then in the meantime, what we'll do is, because we obviously want to avoid the German forces, we're going to come up here and we'll hopefully, I guess we might end up having to buy this tile next. Oops. Never mind. It looks like they're expanding to the marsh, which is really unfortunate for us, because we need, in order to build over that marsh, because I was considering moving the encampment to there. However, we would need to have the... Oh, brain fart. What is it here? We would need to have the irrigation technology in order to do that. So, unfortunately, we're probably going to have to buy that tile, it looks like. Meanwhile, we'll keep going with our warrior here. Here, we're going to go ahead and finish off their warrior there and kill the unit. It's always good to kill units when you can.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Okay, so we got animal husbandry. Like we said, we're going to go into archery immediately. Meanwhile, here, let's go ahead and hit them. Hit them there. We're going to hit them with our warrior again. Because again, our warrior, he can be damaged and still stay in the city, and we still have a solid defense increase there. Here, like we talked about, we're going to harvest that. Meanwhile, I don't really care about the scout anymore. Let's just put them on automated exploration. Ooh.
That's the positive aspect of trade.
I'm actually worried about losing our city here. So we might have to retake our city. And that's the case. What we want to do is we're going to kill their warrior here and get rid of them. And then we're going to move our builder there, so hopefully they'll actually go capture our builder. That would be ideal, to be completely honest. Our slingers finished there. We're going to be headed down that way. Let's immediately go and get ourselves another slinger. Now, we don't want to... We don't want to leave the warrior in the city, because it's just going to die automatically if they capture the city, which I think they will be able to capture the city with 2 attacks from their warriors. So it's a little bit of a gamble whether we want to leave him in, whether we'd survive 2 shots. I still don't think we will. So I think we'll move move the warrior out anyway, and tell them to fortify on the hill. We might lose it anyway because this warrior might attack them, but if they do, we should still survive. If they decide to attack this warrior, it might kill that warrior, but our city would survive for another turn, and this way we don't automatically lose the warrior if they tackle our city, and we should be able to retake it without a whole lot of effort here, considering we got our troops headed in the right direction. We finished foreign trade, so we can get that trader going when we want to, but now that we're already at war with Germany, we can't send them a trader, obviously, so that kind of defeats the purpose. We're going to go in towards, I think, military tradition here next, because I want to be able to get the flanking and combat support bonuses, so let's go ahead and get that going immediately. Not to mention it also does unlock the Strategos policy card, which is nice. So we definitely want to go ahead and change our policies now before I forget. We're going to put a Goj in, and we're leaving urban planning in. So we'll confirm that now and just head to the next turn. Alright, so kind of expected that. That's fine. Let's move closer with our slingers here. Now we can kill this slinger with one shot, or with this slinger, sorry. My bad. Warrior there. Unfortunately, we didn't get the kill on them. Oops, I don't know why I did that. Just skip turn. Alright, so with our builder, shit, we really don't have anywhere good to get our encampment down until we expand to that tile. So in the meantime, we'll just get them to head into our territory for now and figure out what to do after that. Mega Colossal? Jesus Christ. Well, hey, there we go. The volcano actually helped us out there. It severely damaged the German warrior inside of it, and also the city as well, which will help us take it back easier. So speaking of which, let's start pounding away at that a bit. Here, we're just going to leave our warrior to heal up temporarily, and in the meantime, we're going to attack with this warrior. I was hoping we'd get the promotion there. And then we'll attack with our slinger here as well. Meanwhile, we finish the slinger. We're not going to have the money to get archers right away. Like, we'll be able to upgrade one. That's why I'm not buying that tile, because for one, we don't even have bronze working yet, so we can't build the encampment anyway. But we don't have a whole lot of money to upgrade our archers. It would be nice if we could actually get irrigation on to get this sugar up and running, so we could sell it to our neighbors here and hopefully get some more cash for upgrading archers. In the meantime, I guess let's head up there so we can harvest that if we expand towards it. And with our slinger, let's head down this way. Yes, shut up. Alright, so unfortunately, we did not get that promotion, so that's a bit of a pain in the ass for us there. Now, because of zone of control, and obviously the terrain, we're not going to be able to attack them this turn. However, I'm going to switch our warrior with our slinger there, and here we're going to take the promotion, and we're going to go for the volley promotion there. That will heal them up a little bit and make them be able to kill faster. Meanwhile, here, we're going to take another shot with the slinger. It's not like we're doing a lot of damage by any means. However, we are getting them experience, so it'll be nice that we can get them promoted fairly quickly here. Meanwhile, here, we'll move one step closer with this guy. Alright, so we're going to keep moving our troops around here. We'll shift this one down. You can take another shot. You can come in and take a shot there as well. We should be able to take our city back fairly quickly here. In the meantime, you can just go to sleep for now. Alright, and so there's a scout from Scotland, so I guess they came from the north, because I didn't, when we first met them, I didn't really see. Ah, we have some nice barbarian friends there. So I guess let's, since that's the south, ooh, nice. We got Kabul. What do they want us? Trigger an inspiration for state workforce. So that should be an easy enough thing for us to get once we do go ahead and get the, get our first district up, which I guess it's looking like it's going to be a campus at this point. Which is fine. It's not the end of the world. I would have liked to get our encampments up right away. However, we will be able to get this encampment up fairly soon. So what we'll do is we'll... I don't want to buy that tile. Because I want to upgrade our archer. At least one archer. Yeah, whatever. Let's just keep going. Yeah, choke on a dick, buddy. Alright, so they want our horses. I didn't even realize we had horses. I guess we settled on a horse or something, because we definitely haven't done built a pasture or anything by any means. And they're willing to give us 3 gold per turn and open borders. Sure, sounds good. We don't need the horses immediately anyway. Now that we do have archery though, let's go ahead and take a look here. Does it make sense for us to go towards irrigation so that we can afford to upgrade our archers, or get bronze working first? Yeah, let's get bronze working first, and then we'll go towards writing and then irrigation. Because I want, like, we're about to take our city back here fairly quickly, and I definitely want to be able to get that encampment down as quickly as we can. Again, here we'll just go ahead and heal. We finished a warrior. Let's go ahead and get, I guess, a trader going, because that will give us the boost towards currency, which will be nice because we will want to get commercial hubs, but it'll also... Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I get that, we got 10 turns until the next era. Never mind. We're not gonna... Excuse me. We're not gonna build the trade away. I want to wait until the following era, because we're gonna go and we're gonna choose the dedication that you get +1 air score for every boost, like every Eureka that you get. So I don't want to get that Eureka now. I would rather delay it, since it's not really going to do anything crazy powerful for us right now, and that way it'll earn us an extra era score by doing it this way. Alright, meanwhile here, let's get the scout to just head over that way. Alright, okay, so we're going to hit this 3 times here. Can he kill it? No. Okay, so since that warrior can't kill it, we'll move this warrior down, and we'll move him back so that he doesn't die. And we'll probably use this full health warrior over there to go ahead and kill it. Sure, it's an honor to meet you. Sure, we'll exchange information. And she's way to the west over there. Alright, nice. So we got military tradition. We're going to leave the policies in the way that they are. Other than that, though, let's take a look here. And state workforce first, since we will be getting a district. And I want to get the government plaza up fairly soon. Despite the setback of us having the war here. Alright, so we're going to continue to tactically reposition, because we don't retreat, remember. We're going to tactically reposition our warrior there. In the meantime, here, we're so close to getting a promotion with this warrior that I'm going to allow him to fortify until healed. We are on a hill, a jungle hill, so we're in good terrain. I do believe we'll survive the attack from Germany, which should put us where we want to be and we should be able to get a promotion there after they attack us, which will give us a lot more health, so that's good. Meanwhile here, we're going to move our warrior in this way. We'll do that. In the meantime here, let's back up one tile. So hopefully their spearmen, actually their spearmen are probably going to come down here. Shit. That was probably a mistake on my part. I was thinking that they're going to continue to chase here and then we'd be able to double tap them there. But that's fine. Meanwhile, here we did get a promotion with this one, so we'll go ahead and take that and then attack them. God, that's so fucking powerful. Being able to promote and attack because of the movement and their bonuses is just very, very nice. No. Go choke on a dick, buddy. Alright. Okay, so... unfortunately for us... Oh, we did get the promotion. Alright, so our only hope... because of the terrain, we won't be able to move and take a promotion. However, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think they'll be able to kill us with that warrior in one shot, so we're going to try to move here and then take the promotion. In the meantime, here we are going to tactically reposition our warrior. In the meantime, we're going to move here. We're going to move there and attack the spearmen. We're going to move here and attack the spearmen. And then we're going to move our warrior in. And next turn, we should be able to take Cartagena back, I do believe. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and attack them now. And then next turn, we definitely will be able to. Alright, so we finished an archer there. Let's go ahead and grab another archer. And then once we take Cartagena too, we can promote 2 of these slingers into archers, which will give us a nice boost, and then we should be able to actually start going on the offensive fairly soon and punish Germany for being so bastardly. In the meantime, let's head down there. We'll come around to the northern flank, or the northern side of the volcano with them. Alright, so again with the scout, I don't really care about them. We'll put them on automated exploration now that they're away from the barbarians over there. So fingers crossed here. Okay, nice. So it did sort of work out for us. That in one way, our warrior didn't die. So now let's retreat again. And we'll take our promotion here. And we're going to take the battle cry promotion for the +7 combat strength. And then meanwhile here, we're going to attack with our slinger there. And I'm going to pull back with this slinger, because I don't believe we'll be able to kill it. Or will we? Whatever, that's fine. We'll attack there, because I think they'll be too weak to engage us. And now this should get us the city, which kills their full health warrior inside of it as well, so that's nice. Next turn, we'll go ahead and drop our encampment once we get that going. So in the meantime, let's start them on their monument, because again, we want to get our culture going at a fairly decent pace. In the meantime, here though, we are not going to attack them. We are going to fall back again. We'll get you to move there and skip turn, and you to move back there and skip turn, and that should be good. In the meantime, which way is going to be quicker? 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. So we'll actually come. I'll change my mind. We'll come down around this side, because that way we'll be closer to killing units over there. Alright, so
is the mirror of the four.
We got bronze working. Let's immediately go ahead and drop down their encampment. that going there now. Alright, so now let's take a look here. We're just going to hang out here with our warrior and allow them to engage into us. We're on a hill, and they can only attack us one at a time. I mean, I guess they could eventually flank us if they really put that much effort into it, but I don't believe they'll do so. And even then, once we get some of these slingers promoted to archers, we should be able to come give them the support, and hopefully we won't lose our unit. In the meantime, we're going to switch our slinger into the city. We're going to promote them to the archer. And there we're going to fortify until healed. Now, meanwhile, I don't want to get this slinger double tapped by any means. So we'll be moving back again. We'll move back there. And move back there and move back there. So it's really important though, and we'll take a promotion here, which will be nice and allow them to deal more damage. It's really important, especially when you're playing on DD difficulty, that you do everything in your power to keep your units alive. I mean, I know that kind of sounds like, well, fucking obviously you should be trying to do that, right? But it's very, very important because, I mean, if you can manage to keep your units alive, they're just that much more powerful. And that's the advantage that you have over the AI, is your cognitive ability as a human to, like, better, like, micromanage your units and tactically reposition them. But yeah, anyway, our archer can actually hit their spearman there because it's up on the hill, so we'll go ahead and take the shot. Yeah, no. Actually, I think I will take the piece. Okay, he's broke. That's why it's only one per turn, because he's broke. That's fine. I will take the piece because it's going to give us a chance to heal our units up and not lose them. And then we'll be able to upgrade our archers and whatnot, and we will be declaring war on them very shortly and taking the fight to them to pay them back for attacking us in the first place. So I think that altogether that's not a bad idea. Now, I do realize we're only 3 air score away from getting a golden age here. However, I think, well, I guess if we do get the golden age, because we don't have a faith economy, so it's not really a big deal to get the golden age because there's not really that much you can do with it. However, we could still take monumentality and get the 30% discount on our buying builders. Killing this is what? That's within 6 tiles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just close enough. So how many turns do we have? We got 4 turns to do it. I'm not worried. I'd rather heal the unit up. Now, meanwhile, here we're going to start moving our troops down towards Germany because we will be going back to war with them fairly quickly. Now, meanwhile, our encampment here. Let's go ahead and get the builder to go down there. We'll build our encampment there because it will eventually boost the campus that we're going to get there. In the meantime, do we want one more city real quick? Yeah, we can get another city in there. Yeah, let's do that. We'll build a settler here. We'll start on it, and we'll chop that forest into the settler production, and then that will be it as far as cities go, and then we'll just be taking cities from the AI. Alright, meanwhile here, let's go ahead and let our archer heal up. You can head there and just heal for now. Alright, meanwhile, I want to get this warrior away from the fucking volcano in case it erupts and he dies. In the meantime, let's head back that way. We'll just go ahead and heal up here for a turn. Hopefully the spearman gets out of the way and we can start heading back towards there with our slinger. Nice, so Hammer got hammered with a flood. That's good as far as I'm concerned anyway. We're 2 turns away from pottery. State workforce is coming along here, and everything looks to be coming together for us here, so that is good. Meanwhile, we finished our builder here. Let's immediately go and start on their monument. Now, maze, what is... Like, see, I don't even know what improving this does. So let's see, does it just get us more gold? So it's a farm that you build on top of it. So it just give us more food. What do you get for harvesting it? You need pottery. Oh, and it yields gold. Okay, so I think we'll actually end up harvesting it and build a campus there. But in the meantime, what we'll do is... I guess we'll send them over here because we'll buy the tile and get the incense up online. Alright, in the meantime, you can come here for now. We'll promote the slinger there, and now we'll start heading back over that way with that slinger. Meanwhile, again, we're keeping our distance away from Mount Kilimanjaro. So we'll come up here and we'll heal up in Bogota. And then go from there. Alright. God, that movement is so sexy. Like, look at that. That's crazy. Oh my god, it's so nice. Anyway. You can just heal up for now. So somebody made Stonehenge and the Great Bath. You can just go to sleep temporarily. So Germany's friendly with us all of a sudden? Now, I don't want to go ahead and denounce them. I'm okay with, like, everybody's going to hate us anyway. So it doesn't make sense to denounce and then attack. It makes more sense to actually just straight up attack. Because that way they're less likely to build walls and stuff, which will slow you down. Meanwhile, here, it looks like they spawned another slinger. So let's go ahead and start whopping them. I think we're done our... Yeah, we're done producing our first wave of military units, so we'll definitely want to switch out of a Gauge here in the very near future as well. However, our army is looking pretty decent at this point. We have 4 archers. We're about to have a 5th one here, and 2 warriors as well, so we should be able to take out Germany fairly quickly, I would imagine. This guy's fully healed, so we'll move forward there. Meanwhile, here... we'll move up 1 and then pop into our territory to promote them and heal up. In the meantime, let's start heading over there so that we can come at Hamburg and get a surround on their city fairly quickly. And there we go. Oh, I can actually declare war on them? Oh no, I can't declare war on them. Because we still have the peace. So yeah, my troops are merely passing by. Alright, so who but Gran Colombia could create the Comandante General? And who can possibly resist it? So we get our unique Great General at the start of every era automatically. So that is really, really nice. We'll get to play around with them and see what they're all about. So I'm not sure how experienced you are by any means. If you're newer to the game and want to learn more about how to plan your cities properly and get lots of good high-powered districts with high adjacencies, I'll put a link in the top right-hand corner of the screen right now if you want. I made a city planning tutorial which teaches you everything you can want to know about how to plan your cities to get the most out of them. If you want, you can head over there and check that out. Otherwise, though, we're going to put a cut in the video here. So if you haven't already, please do me a favor and leave a like on the video. It really does go a long way towards helping a small channel like me get discovered. Better yet, let me know how you think the series is going. Are you looking forward to the next episode? Who do you want to kill after Germany? What do you think our next victim should be? How do you like Gran Colombia so far? Do you think they're crazy overpowered like I do? What are your thoughts? Are you going to be buying this new DLC? Do you think it's a ripoff? Do you think it's a good deal? Are you excited about it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. But with that being said, I've rambled enough, at least for this video, so I'm just going to shut up now, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.